Hello everybody, Reconstruction here, and welcome to the Week 4 team building video for the Spear Pillar Draft League. This week we are going to be fighting Dinky, whatever. Dink. We're just going to call him Dink. This is going to be the matchup for this week. He's got Great Tusk, King Gambit, Slow King, Hisuian Zoroark, Zapdos, Sylveon, Talonflame, Muck, oh my god, the Crab, and a Lone Executor. Okay, so let's see here. Thinking here, he does only so he's got two forms of hazard removal. He's got Great Tusk, and he's got Talonflame. So he's also pretty flying weak, but he can Terra out of the flying weakness with both of them. If Pursuit was still in the game, I'd be a little bit worried about bringing Latios, but without Pursuit, I think I can pretty comfortably bring Latios this week. I think maybe... more than likely, I want to bring a Psyshock or over. Well, actually, I probably want to bring Mist Ball. Great Tusk. Let's see here. So Mist Ball versus Psyshock. Yes, Mist Ball could KO Tusk. Psyshock does not much. But like, in the Sylveon, Psyshock would be really nice. Although I did see Aura Sphere there. That could work. That could work great. Do I want double Psychic move? Because I could also go Mist Ball plus Psyshock. In case of like, Muck. Well, Muck can still take a lot of damage from Mist Ball. So I think we're fine just running Mist Ball only. Dragon moves are pretty free, though, too. And then so that I can keep into that HP range. recover. So an offensive Latios this game. Mist Ball or Spear Dragon Pulse recover with the Cobbleberry so that I can live the King Gambit Sucker Punch no matter what. So that's going to be nice. That's going to be real nice. Let's see. I could run another mixed Valiant this week. I could run Hikari again. Because Fairy Fighting Psychic does pretty good. Well, the fighting would only hit King Gambit. But King Gambit's such a problem. That I think it's worth it. Big yawn, big yawn. Although, here's the question. If I just have Psycho Cut with no attack investment, oh my goodness, that does like nothing. That's kind of crazy. Does Iron Valiant have anything for Muck? Does it get Size Shock? It does get Size Shock. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's much better. So, maybe Talonflame would be the only thing that outspeed Valiant, outside of any Scarfs, or like a Booster Speed Great Tusk. I don't expect a Booster Speed Great Tusk. But I can also use Ogre Pawn to outpace any Scarfs. So what I think I might do this week for Valiant is... I only need the fighting move for King Gambit. So I think Moonblast, Size Shock. Aurasphere Thunderbolt? And then what I can do is I don't need a booster energy. So I can go Expert Belt. And just go full special. I'm still gonna need the timid nature to outspeed Zoroark. But this is pretty good. I could also run Boots. But I'm not too worried about the Stealth Rocks. And Toxic Spikes I'm not too worried about. I don't think he'll bring Muck into my team. I don't think Muck is all that good to my team. It might be better than I think. But when I have two steel types, and one of my steel types is just an earthquaking monster, an Excadrill, Muck doesn't seem like the best option. I do think Weavile is really good this game, though. Now the thing about Weavile is, do I want to run protective pads for Zapdos static? Do I respect Zapdos static that much? Or do I respect Stealth Rocks more? That is actually a pretty good question. What do I respect more? Do I respect Zapdos static more for pads? Because, like, I could still just run a Icicle Crash, or actually, I could run Icicle Spear. So I could run like a Swords Dance Icicle Spear set with loaded dice. So loaded dice, Icicle Spear, Ice Shard? Do I want Ice Shard? I know I want Sword. Actually, hold on. I could also run Honeclaw's Crash. No, I think the Sword Stance is better. Here's a question. Can I greed Adamant this game? No, I'm 1 point slower than Zoroark with Adamant. Darn, I have to be jolly. Oh well. I know what Sword Stance last. Do I want Shard? Because I want Low Kick for Gambit. Do I want Shard or Knock? I think Knock is better. Ogre Pawn. Now the good thing about Ivy Cudgel is that it's not a contact move. I know that, yeah, Ogre Pawn does get Rock Tomb. I've used that in the past. So here's the question then. I'd need a lot of power to deal with Zapdos. Even then, yeah, just Terra Ivy Cudgel does almost as much. I think... What do I think? That's it. I know I can grade Adamant this game for Ogerpon. I think... Ivy Cudgel, Spikes... What did I run last week? Ivy Cudgel, U-turn, Spikes, Knockoff. Let's see, if I bring Ogerpon, what would be his switch-ins onto Ogerpon? Zapdos? Or King Gambit? Maybe Talonflame, but he would be fearing a Rock Tomb. Because he would not have Gale Wings anymore. And Ivy Cudgel does not make contact, so he can't Flame Body Burn me either. Do I just run something crazy? I think we run something crazy. So this is going to be the lead then. I think we're gonna get crazy. Well, actually, a defensive Sand Slash this week actually wouldn't be too bad. I was thinking between Sandslash and Extra Joe, but I actually like a defensive Sandslash this game. Because yeah, you get both Stealth Rocks and Spikes. So yeah, Heavy Duty Boots for you. Stealth Rocks, let's say Knockoff. Ice Shard, Rapid Spin, and then like something defensive like this. I don't know, yeah, something like this. Kind of like that idea. Last mon, honestly, I feel like it has to be Vaporeon to pair with Sandslash. It also gives me momentum with Flip Turn. But what if we got weird? I like getting weird. So let's get weird. And what Terra type do I want to go? I really want to go Terra Normal with Boom Burst. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Terra Normal. We're gonna go like a big setup one this week. So Throat Spray, Punk Rock, Boom Burst, Overdrive. We're gonna have Shift Gear as the last move. But do I run Drain Punch as the last move? King Gambit. That's how it's spelled. Overdrive would do pretty okay. But what if over Sludge Wave here we had Drain Punch? That's not bad. Do you get Low Kick? No, you get Brick Break and Drain Punch. I actually kind of like Drain Punch. What if instead of like a Modest Nature, we ran like a Rash Nature? That's not bad. Question. Okay, I would need max attack to KO King Gambit. And like, I don't think something... Actually, max attack, max special attack, Shift Gear set. I would still outspeed everything after a Shift Gear, other than Talonflame. Am I really tempted to do that? What would I need, like... 32 speed? Yeah, 32 speed. Am I tempted to do that? No. I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't. As much as I know that I really shouldn't, I just might. I honestly just might. Yeah, I think I'm going to. That is going to be such a surprise. And if I get up to shift gear, you know, I outspeed everything barring any choice scarfs. I really shouldn't, but I'm going to. I'm going to. Alrighty, so this is the team. This is the team for the game. This is the stupidest idea. I absolutely love it. So I hope to see you all tomorrow for the game, and I hope that you all have yourselves a fantastic day.